What do you think?
I think we're dead meat. Real dead meat.
You dead meat!
Go ahead and laugh, you guys. If I ever find a little bastards that did this, they're dead meat.
Welcome to the Dead Meat Podcast, your horror safe haven. I'm Chelsea.
I'm James. We're married and we like to get scared together.
Yes, today we are talking about I don't want to say an F word in the first however many seconds, because then we get demonetized.
7 seconds. Well, we had the intro.
Yeah.
That took up a lot. And then vamping. This movie's fucked up, dude.
Yeah. We're talking about a little fucked up movie called Match that you can find on Tubi.
Yeah. We don't usually watch Tubi.
We don't usually watch Tubi.
Because it's got commercials. And there are no commercial-less options. It is a free service and is like, well, we'll always be free, which is great. Mm-hmm. But part of that is you can't even sign up and pay to not have the commercials. I don't like watching movies with commercials. I don't like it. But it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be.
No, and this movie, I didn't mind having little breaks.
Little breaks are good.
Every once in a while.
Yeah.
I kind of liked having a little breather.
So this movie is, you maybe have not heard of it. You probably haven't heard of it. You probably haven't heard of it.
I have been seeing... It's starting to get some word of mouth.
That's the thing, is it's kind of making a splash.
On TikTok, apparently.
Okay.
And I've seen some people talking about it on Twitter.
Well, it's
granted, my algorithm bubble is very horror, so.
Yeah, and it's on Tubi, which is very popular. People love Tubi because it's free.
Yeah.
And it also has a good selection of like those B movies and just like the library runs deep on Tubi with horror movies. It's just, again, I prefer to watch them without commercials. But, I mean, we also wanted to check this out because it's made by our friend,
yes.
Danishka Esterhazy is the director, Canadian filmmaker, and she made the Banana Splits movie, which I think is a lot of fun, and the Slumber Party Massacre remake.
Yes.
From 2021-ish, around there.
Right. That was done for sci-fi.
I think that was a sci-fi thing, yeah.
Yes.
It was a sci-fi jam.
And we really liked both of those movies. So yes, full disclosure, this was made by a friend of ours.
Because we saw those, at least Banana Splits, if not also
Before
Slumber Party.
Before
we met her. We met her at the strike.
That's right, we did,
line.
yes.
And I forget, maybe she was talking to Barbara. I feel like Barbara is a giant nexus for a lot of our connections. Yes. But she was talking to someone and we introduced her and I was like, wait, Danishka, like, oh, Esterhazy? Like, I'm a big fan. And so since then, because that was a couple years ago, 3 years ago now, 2 years ago, whatever. Since then, we've gotten to know her a little better.
Yes.
She's been over here a few times.
I always see Danishka at Barbara has women in horror meetups every couple of weeks. So I get to see Danishka at those, which is, I really like those. It's a nice kind of annual gathering of women in the space.
She was also one of the earliest guests at our Halloween party this year, which afterward I found little postcards featuring Match all over the house.
I found one of those
some
too.
Viral marketing. That's fucking smart. Come to the horror party and drop all these little like advertisements for your latest movie on Tubi.
I found a few. I saw someone else, I forget who else, left little like postcards with like
with their work.
Yes. I think that's so funny. People at our Halloween party have started marketing their things to other people at our Halloween party. It's effective. I admire it.
It put this on my radar, and then we watched it. And so here's the thing. Danishka, great person. I love her. She's a friend. I can't say I love this movie.
No, this movie's weird as hell. And you know what? I had a fun time with this.
Yes. And I respect it.
Dude, I want to be able to, like, I just want her to be able to keep making weird, freaky shit. Because, like, talking to her, she is so smart. Like, I feel like whenever we talk, I feel like I am the dumber person in the conversation. She's incredibly intelligent. She kind of reminds me of a college professor, is the kind of aura she emits. And I love that. It's almost like the Wes Craven, you know, where
smart, kind,
from my understanding,
who makes
yes,
fucked up shit.
Kind of very academic personality who's got that real fucked up center to them.
Yeah,
which I see that in her.
Yeah. What I like about this is that, you know, some people say that horror movies nowadays don't go far enough or like are play too safe, and this is not the case with Match. It is gross. It's just such a horror movie. Which has it's also down, like there are a lot of dumb character decisions in this.
Yes.
Where I'm like,
characters are being stupid in this. You know what it reminded me of? It reminded me a little bit of Mother's Day. It reminded me a little bit of Fresh a little bit, it felt like kind of a throwback to stuff like the Funhouse, kind of.
Yeah, specifically one scene.
Yeah, it feels like kind of a throwback to these older movies like that.
Yeah. But if you want to watch a movie where you're screaming, where you're like, are they going to do this? And then they do it. This is one of those. Does have scenes of threats of sexual assault.
Yes, that's kind of a looming threat throughout. So heads up there if that's something you find upsetting. I don't think this is the movie for you. That's also why it kind of reminded me of like a Mother's Day, because that is a kind of constant theme in that movie and a constant threat.
But yeah, some fun. The antagonist woman is so good in this. She's a lot of fun. Lucille. I enjoy her a lot. And then great makeup effects.
Yes.
On Henry.
Yes.
And I don't know who did them. I forgot to check during the credits. And this is one of those movies without a Wikipedia entry, so it's
it was hard to find information about this.
Yeah, the most I could find were just Reddit posts being like, "What the fuck, this movie?" So that's about the extent of it. So we're gonna shine a little light on this. A little bit of is it indie horror? I don't know if it's technically indie horror, but it's definitely in that direction. Yeah. And it's about online dating. That's like the premise.
Yes, that's also
why the fresh comparison.
Especially the setup.
Yes.
I never would have considered that it was online dating from Match. This whole time it's a fire thing. It's
sure. Even the cover is her with a match in her hand, like in the dark. But yes,
Thank
it is.
God, I missed that.
It is a like online dating match type thing with apps. Because was Match.com the original?
It's probably not the original, but it's probably the first big one.
eHarmony, Match.com, and I forget the other one, but they were like the forefront back when it was weird.
Yes, back when there was a stigma.
Yeah, perceived to be weird, not actually.
Right. If you haven't watched this, it's, I think, very much worth watching before you listen to this episode.
If everything we've just said interests you at all, watch it.
Especially because it's free.
It's free, and you can just be surprised and disgusted, and then come back here for a little debriefing and cool down because it's gross.
Yeah. It was so funny, though, back to the commercials thing, because it's been so long since I've had cable. There was a part of that did make me feel a little nostalgic.
Yeah, and I even knew one of the brand slogans, and you were like, how the fuck? I was like, it was on wrestling.
Yeah.
I watched it. Safe Flight Repair, Safe Flight Replace. Russell knows. He watches football.
I was like, I can't think of the last time I watched a movie on TV where you just have that feel of fade to commercial.
Maybe I'll quit my Tubi hating and we'll watch some movies with the fade down to a commercial break.
There's something just nostalgic feeling about that. And it's like always the same 5 movies that are on TV. It's always Forrest Gump.
It's a Wonderful Life. Death to Smoochie if you watch Comedy Central in the early 2000s.
Half Baked was always on Comedy Central. Shawshank was always on TV. Yeah. So this movie starts, it's a girl strapped to a wheelchair, and she's being wheeled down a very spooky hallway.
She's screaming.
It's just
a little taste of
what's to come. Yes, and then we cut immediately back to it's the same.
No, I think this is a previous victim.
Wait, is it?
Is it? I don't know. I wanted to double check and like go back to the beginning of this movie and see if this was like a flash forward or if this was a previous victim being. No, you know what? I think it was a previous victim. First date girl, Kasil Itak Winnick. Yes, I believe so. This is showing that like this had happened before.
Oh,
because I also had the thought later when we got to that. I was like, why'd we start here other than maybe just to give us a taste of horror? Only to
it
make
wasn't
it here.
the same.
It's not Paula. No.
Oh, I thought it was.
Me too. Yeah.
Huh, okay.
Yeah, but looks like it's...
Wow, I'm very not observant, apparently.
Well, it's hard when you start a movie and it's a character you don't know and it's in the middle of an action thing and then you come back to something similar 10 minutes later and you're
oh
like...
my gosh. I'm the person where if you do that experiment where it's like a bunch
gorilla?
of... Yes, it's a bunch of people passing around a basketball and then
They tell you like, how many times does the ball get passed
and I'm like,
between people?
8. Nailed it. And there was a person in a monkey suit walking around the whole time, and that's the real experiment. And
Have you ever done that, Gressel?
I'm aware of that experiment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
I feel like now you can't, it won't work on you.
No.
People are so aware of
But
that.
in like my Psych 101 class or whatever in college, I sat in a huge auditorium. They played that video. I counted. It was like, yeah, they passed it 12 times. And then they were like, okay, what about the gorilla? And I was like, what?
What gorilla?
And then they play
Yes.
it back and there's just a person in the gorilla
that
suit.
did blow my mind the first time I ever saw
I couldn't
that,
believe
yeah.
it got me, especially as a college student who thought I knew everything then. I was like, no, yeah, fucking 12. Yeah, I got you, man. I can follow along.
I could imagine that really pissing
Yeah.
you off.
No, it more like opened my mind of like, I don't know everything. Oh, my brain is not infallible.
Anyway,
We
okay.
meet Paula.
Paula,
not Paula.
She's in the trenches, dating online. She goes on a series of weird dates. This did make me think of Fresh. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This little montage of bad dates.
Yes.
Yeah, and then getting sent dick pics
Yes,
too. That's
yeah.
like, yep, that's these movies got to show you the situation they're in.
Mm-hmm.
She is a 27-year-old, as her profile says, and she does get a match with. It's a match with
It's a match.
30-year-old Henry.
And immediately her sister Maria is suspicious of Henry because Henry's messaging her and he's like way too articulate right off the bat.
Yeah.
Like he's just too perfect.
But he says he has an autoimmune thing, so he's still afraid of COVID. And so he can't meet her at like a public place. So
Yeah, so
first date at his
she
house.
has to come over to his house, which that is like, no, red flag.
I mean, that's what Maria's saying. So that's why Paula agrees to do a video chat with him that lasts for all of 5 seconds of him being like, hey, it's nice to meet you in person. And then connection problem.
Right.
And we're like, deep fake.
Yeah,
Fucking deep
it's
fake.
like, okay, it's got to be a deep fake because it is the year 2025.
Yeah. And
You know.
but like he looks like his profile picture in the brief.
You know,
and then so he texts and is like, oh, I lost the connection. I guess you'll have to come over and hope I'm not hiding anything.
Right, yes. They also, these two sisters have a dad who they're video chatting with their dad who he's blind and he's also in the hospital about to have surgery. And it's like a really risky surgery. I forget what exactly the surgery.
They said they're putting a stent in.
It's a stent.
So
Okay.
I think for his heart.
Yes.
Probably.
So that's kind of this running thing.
During the conversation, he's like, "Oh, I want kids.
Yes.
I want grandkids."
So
but
there's that
Paula,
pressure.
you're so bad at dating, and Maria, you're a lesbian. So someone help me out here. Someone give me a grandkid.
Right. Right. So there's that kind of added pressure as well. This feeling of a ticking clock. So Paula goes to Henry's house.
Yep.
And Henry's mother opens the door. Bad vibes instantly.
Yeah, Lucille.
Lucille opens the door.
She has not heard of Henry's mother.
Yep.
Which I feel like you probably should have mentioned her, you know?
would make-
In retrospect.
Yeah, I feel like, okay, because if you're just listening to us summarize this, like, you know,
Something's up.
right. Like, I feel if I'm Lucille and I'm trying to pull off something shady, I just mention, hey, I take care of my mother.
Yeah. You
Just
mentioned that.
factor
Yep.
her in.
You know what? Even make that why you don't leave the house. Give her the autoimmune thing, and you'd be like, "Hey, I can't. I'd love to go out to a bar, but like, I can't be away from my
leave
mom."
her in case something happened.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah. Maybe they're worried that would turn off too many girls. The whole
maybe, yeah.
You know?
like, ew, I don't want to.
But at least mention her.
Mention
be like,
her,
"Oh, I have my
right.
mom visiting or something," because
Right.
she answers the door. But thankfully for Lucille, Paula is a very dumb final girl.
Luckily, our final girl is very stupid.
She is going to make real dumb decisions this whole movie. She is just so thirsty, I guess, that she is just aching for that D and will ignore all the red flags to get some.
Yes.
Because she just walks right in when Lucille... I mean, there's hesitation.
There's hesitation, but I mean,
it also plays on the like not wanting to be rude.
It's the not wanting to be rude. And if you put yourself in this situation, it's like it's easy to watch something and be like, I would just leave, but most of us, I think, don't want to make a fuss. I mean, that's
what Speak No Evil.
I was gonna say that's what the movie Speak No Evil plays on, is like how far can you be pushed before you finally say something and feel like it's okay to be rude or assertive in a situation where you feel uncomfortable. And also it's the feeling of, well, it's another woman.
Sure.
Too, which I kind of enjoy as a trope in horror. I often find it effective as like a woman feeling a false sense of safety around another woman. I think is something that is really frightening to me, and when it's used well,
like
I
in Fresh
think
with
is
the
really
wife.
Scary. Yes, with the Yes, exactly.
So she does go inside.
Oh, this is like, this whole movie's really gross.
But this is when it starts.
Fair warning. This is like our first taste of how disgusting this movie is.
Because Lucille's like, oh, I was just opening a bottle of wine. Let me get you a glass.
she literally, Lucille's coughing all over everything, like that picture of that cat. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's
so.
That picture of that cat where its tongue is, and it's like, she's just coughing all over these wine glasses.
All over the glasses.
And then pouring the wine.
And then giving the
wine. And
wine.
again, it's another thing where you don't want to be rude.
Dude, I'm like, I am not taking...
No.
That's not going anywhere near my mouth or nose or any...
No.
But fucking Paula she drinks the wine, dude. She just saw her coughing all over that thing.
Yeah.
That's so gross, man.
Yeah. Fun production design detail. The fridge, there's like little kid drawings on it.
Oh, yeah.
Just interesting.
Yeah,
like,
we know, you notice that.
If I'm Paula or any other girl here, I'm like, who's drawing those? Who lives here? Like, why would those be here? Just a detail that's kind of off.
Mm-hmm. So Paula starts texting Henry and is like, hey, where are you? Your mom's here. You're not. And as she's sending the texts, Lucille's phone is going off.
Yeah, of course.
And it's like, dude, after the first one, maybe sending one more follow-up to make sure it's not coincidence, but she sends like 3 or 4, and then she's like, are you getting your son's texts? Like, yeah, get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, but too late. Paula starts feeling woozy, and she falls to the floor. And she wakes up. She's strapped to that wheelchair from the beginning. And
going down that hallway.
She's getting wheeled down this very large upstairs hallway. This like whole house.
I didn't realize it was upstairs.
It's upstairs. Yeah.
I thought it was in the basement.
This house is so creepy. It's like, I think this movie takes place in the United States, but I think it was probably filmed overseas.
Yeah, I know she's filmed. She works a lot. I know she filmed something in South Africa recently. I don't know if it was this.
Yeah. Well, one hint is there's like a washing machine in the kitchen, which is not an American thing. But I do, even if it's set in the United States, this house is so like that's the least weird thing about this house. It's fine. But the upstairs, this hallway is so large, it creeps me out. This is like a hallway I've like had bad dreams about, where it's too big. I don't know. I just like it as a set design choice for a horror movie. It's like too large, the inside of this house.
Like too wide.
Yes, it creeps. I swear I've had dreams about this hallway before. I just find it upsetting how the proportions of this hallway and the upstairs of this house are just too big. You
have nightmares because you can't do the little kid thing where you like
where you're Spider-Man.
Yeah, you Spider-Man up the hallway.
No, I just feel like, you don't know, just weird dream proportions, where they're just off.
Yeah.
That's what this feels like to me. but she gets wheeled into a room, and it's got like a bed in it, and Lucille's like, oh, my Henry, the pictures of him online, they're a little old, but he's still he's still a catch. And here comes Henry.
Yeah,
and
Lucille locks her in the room and leaves. And so it's just Henry and Paula. And here comes Henry.
Henry's in silhouette, and we see he's holding a rose, like he's the fucking Bachelor or something.
Or he's like the Beast.
Yeah, it's a little Beauty and the Beast as well, especially with her being held captive. And he's also got like a Quasimodo thing.
He's a big old hunchback guy. His neck's not really there.
I'm trying to think of what horror characters he reminds me of.
In Halo Combat Evolved, the
Not what I
flood
thought you were
guys
gonna
walking
say.
around who, when you kill them, they fall over and they pop, and a bunch of the little flood guys pop out. He looks like one of the big lumpy ones with a face.
I was gonna say he reminds me of the blonde in Midsummer. The
Oracle
child that
guy.
they kind of worship. A little bit like that.
Just way bigger.
Yeah.
He looks a little Victor Crowley
with the overalls.
He's even wearing overalls. So
I think Jason Part 2 has a similar outfit.
He's like a Jason 2 Hatchet type figure. Very large, very overalled. And he's got a rose, but she screams she doesn't like it. And I feel bad for him for a second, but then she's like, what do you want? And he drops trow.
Immediately takes his pants off.
Yeah. So that's what he wants. He's coming for her. But
she throws
She throws up as soon as he does that. She just pukes.
Yeah.
And he comes towards her.
He trips and
he slips on the puke.
and knocks himself out. Lord. Yeah. And so she gets herself out of the wheelchair, and she picks up, it's like an old-fashioned iron. Like that, it's like the old school type where you put like coals in it to iron stuff with. And she uses it to break free from the chair, and then is about to hit him over the head with it, and she can't bring herself to kill him.
Because she knows that if she does, a bunch of the little flood guys will pop
That's
out.
right, yes, yeah.
Then she'll have to deal with them.
Yes. Not because of the guilt of killing a man, but because there will be a bunch of little Henrys.
Oh, yeah, they're little Henrys, too.
Right.
Fun match cut of her, she has it raised above her head, and instead of bringing it down on him, it cuts to her bringing it down on the door handle to break it down.
I like that. I did a lot. So she gets out of this room, but she's trapped in this upstairs hallway. Because it's dark. She can't really see anything. She does have she has her book of matches, right?
Yeah.
And she can barely see. She steps on a mouse trap. There's apparently mouse traps all over the floor, I'm guessing. So in case a victim does break loose, Lucille downstairs can hear,
and is she barefoot?
She's barefoot.
So the mousetrap goes on her toes. And
we get bare toes in a mousetrap. This honestly was... it wasn't the hardest thing to watch.
No, it's not the hardest thing to watch. We're coming up on it.
Yeah, there's a lot of really hard things to watch in this. This movie,
but it is bad because she starts to like pry open the mousetrap, and one of her toenails flies off.
Things with nails, that's tough for me.
So
yes.
she gets it off, and then she goes into like a bathroom, and she's like,
"Oh,
God damn it, Paula! Who fucking taught you life? Who taught you?
We need another bracket of like."
Bad Final Girls?
How did you survive Final Girls? Like she might win, survived despite themselves Final Girls.
Because she's like, oh, my foot's injured. Let me wash it out. She turns on the water. It's just brown liquid coming out. And she still rinses her foot off under this brown that probably smells like egg farts water. And then wraps it up in some gauze that she finds. But she rinses her foot off with fucking tetanus water.
She's doing her best with what she has at her disposal, which is dirty water.
It's so bad.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Paula, come on.
Yeah. So meanwhile, her sister Maria knows something's up because it's the next morning and their dad's surgery is that day. And no way would Paula miss this because this is a really risky surgery. So she texts Paula and gets this. I love the details here of Maria texting Paula, quote unquote, texting back the most boomer text ever where it's fully proper punctuation saying, I'm staying here and having breakfast with Henry. And I forget what
it's when she's like, when Maria's like, it's dad's surgery. Lucille responds, oh, I must have gotten the dates mixed up. You know me.
You know me! Exclamation point. Like every millennial texts.
No, Paula would be Gen Z, right? 27? And the big 25? I think that's Gen Z.
Would that be cusp?
That'd be cusp, for sure. She's a zillennial, but I think she's on the Gen Z side of it.
Sure.
Yeah. I just go by Ben. Ben is a zillennial, but just on the millennial side of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's our through line.
So yeah, her sister knows something is wrong. But it's that weird thing where, this is the frustrating thing where if you know something is up because you know a person, but if you call the police are like, well, it hasn't even been a day and they are an adult and they can choose to go missing if they, it hasn't been long enough basically for us to do anything about it. So Lucille is making breakfast and coughing all over it.
Yeah.
I hate her so much. It's so disgusting. Just open mouth coughing all over.
Just hacking it.
That's the worst. I wrote this is the worst thing in any movie I've ever seen. There's so much gross stuff in this, but like the open mouth coughing on,
it's like a little kid coughing.
Onto scrambled egg. Yes, it's like little kids coughing.
Whenever there's a little kid in public and he coughs, it's just like like open mouth,
little kid at a restaurant like with their iPad just all over the food.
Get that kid the fuck out the restaurant. Not allowed. No food. Go to bed hungry. Think about what you did.
This week's episode is sponsored by Five Nights at Freddy's 2, only in theaters December 5th. Get tickets now, only in theaters December 5th. 1 year has passed since the supernatural nightmare at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. The stories about what transpired there have been twisted into a campy local legend, inspiring the town's first ever Faz Fest. Former security guard Mike, Josh Hutcherson, and police officer Vanessa, Elizabeth Lale, have kept the truth from Mike's 11-year-old sister Abby, Piper Rubio, concerning the fate of her animatronic friends. But when Abby sneaks out to reconnect with Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy, it will set into motion a terrifying series of events, revealing dark secrets about the true origin of Freddy's, and unleashing a long-forgotten horror hidden away for decades. The cast of Five Nights at Freddy's 2 includes returning co-stars Theodis Crane as Jeremiah and the legendary Matthew Lillard as William Afton. The film features new characters played by Freddie Carter from Shadow and Bone and Pennyworth, Wayne Knight from Jurassic Park and Seinfeld, McKenna Grace from the Ghostbusters franchise and Annabelle Comes Home, and horror icon Skeet Ulrich from Scream and Riverdale. A new set of rules, a new set of fear from Blumhouse.
Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Definitely not the Freddy's I remember.
This is the original. Nobody's been here for decades.
PG-13.
This week's episode is sponsored by Rocket Money. Most of us know we should take control of our finances, but it's hard to know where to start. Rocket Money gives you the clarity and confidence to take that first step, helping you cut wasteful spending and take meaningful action towards your financial goals. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. If you've got a goal you'd like to save for, Rocket Money can analyze your accounts to find the best time each month to put extra money aside. Their dashboard lays out your total financial picture, including bill due dates and paydays, in a way that's easy to digest fast. You can even automatically create custom budgets based on your past spending. Rocket Money will even try to negotiate lower bills for you. The app automatically scans your bills to find opportunities to save and goes to work to get you better deals. They'll even talk to customer service so you don't have to. That's my favorite part, them talking to customer service. So I don't have to. I hate doing it. I hate even talking on the phone. It's miserable. Rocket Money has saved users over $2.5 billion, including over $880 million in canceled subscriptions alone. Their 10 million members save up to $740 a year when they use all the app's premium features. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/deadmeat today. That's rocketmoney.com/deadmeat. rocketmoney.com/deadmeat. She goes upstairs, finds Henry on the floor, and wakes him up. And
doesn't she kick him?
Yeah, I think
awake?
She kicks him awake.
Yeah, she's not a nice mom.
Yeah, mom of the year. And also sees that Paula is missing. But her first concern is if Henry was able to perform. Because she wants a grandchild. That is her goal.
Just like Paula's dad.
Right.
Also wants a grandchild. But he's not kidnapping women for it.
Right.
Parents, keep that in mind. If you want a grandchild, there's good ways to go about it and bad ways to go about it. She says that she's been giving him boner pills, too.
Yeah, she's just been feeding him boner pills. And
she takes him into the bathroom to wash up his, to make him, It's the same bathroom that Paula's in,
hiding
she fell
in.
asleep overnight. She was like trying to stay awake, fell asleep because she's still drugged. So she hears them coming and hides in a little cabinet, and she sees them walk in, and this is the scene.
Oh, yes. This is yes, you're right. How did I forget about
You're
this?
talking about fucking toenails and shit. I'm like, hon, we got. And that's why I said with the Funhouse, it's directly.
It's gotta be kind of a reference.
Maybe.
Do you
I
think?
would love to ask her if that was. She didn't write the
She
script.
didn't write the script. No.
Who knows? Who knows?
Paula's hiding in a cabinet so she can overhear everything
And
can
see it
see
through a little crack, yeah.
Yes. Lucille is basically giving Henry a little pep talk on like, I need my grandchild. We gotta get back in the game here. We've got a girl here. You remember what to do with girls, right? Let me remind you.
Have you been practicing?
Let
me remind you how to practice.
Let me hawk to
into her hand,
and she jerks him off. She jerks him off.
And Henry's like nonverbal, man. He's not saying shit like this is abuse, but he's like laughing and having a good time.
This is what I'm saying is this feels like such a throwback to like an early 80s what the fuck kind of horror movie.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Because it goes for a minute and then there's a close-up of the white paste on her hand.
It's like Elmer's glue. Like, it's disgusting.
And she says, Happy New Year!
Happy New Year! Tanishka, you're so fucking crazy for this movie! And like, I know, like, okay, obviously, it's extremely fucked up, right?
Yeah, if this were a real life thing, this would be a horrible.
No, it's
abusive,
a nightmare. But I think this movie as a whole, and like we can talk more as we get further along in like the story, but like I do think that this movie is saying a lot about like I think specifically boy moms and that kind of phenomenon, which is something I find very disturbing. Like the relationship between certain mothers and their sons. It's this kind of this overprotective, almost sexual kind of like I'm the only woman in his life kind of thing.
Adulatory kind of like worshiping almost.
Yes. I've watched so many video essays about this on YouTube because it's apparently a trend on TikTok.
And
boy
isn't that the
moms.
case with a lot of I don't know, serial killers or like sexual
Yes,
abusers?
there's like mommy issues. That's also that's a common trend. But this kind of infantilization of the son and this over attachment, and also like from day one viewing any other woman in your son's life as a threat. I've seen video compilations of TikToks where it's moms jokingly but kind of not jokingly being like, oh, when my son tells me he has like a girlfriend at preschool, and being like, I'm gonna,
Yeah.
that kind
It's
of
like almost a reverse Oedipal thing.
It's
There's probably a term.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I do think that this movie's very much a commentary on that. And
Oh yeah, given the ending and everything, like for sure.
100%.
Yeah. But in the meantime, it's gonna shock you and gross you out.
Right. But I think if you're willing to engage with this movie beyond the surface level shock of it, there's certainly more to it than just the disgust, the disgust that you feel during these scenes, you know? Which is part of the fun, is like, oh my God, this is so fucking gross. So later, I think.
Oh,
Okay.
is this when she goes? Lucille has her Zoom therapy.
Yes,
lesson,
yeah.
session?
Lucille. Now it's like later in the day. Lucille is talking. She's on a video call with someone, and I'm like, oh my God, is this like a bigger thing? I was like, do we have an accomplice? What's going on? We realized no. She has a video. She's on a video chat with her therapist.
Yeah, probably some like you said like BetterHelp.
I was
shit.
like, she's got like BetterHelp or something.
Because like the therapist just knows her as like, oh, my son Henry's dating, and like I'm worried about him, and I don't think she knows the extent of the kidnapping and Henry's state and everything.
No.
But I mean, the mom is talking about peasant stock.
Yeah, the mom is kind of talking about Paula, and it's like, well, I thought she was gonna be the one. Like she's
Spanish. Or
she's
Mexican
or something.
Peasant stock.
Yeah, she's like, she comes from good peasant stuff. Like it's weird. Weird. Like race. Like almost getting race sciencey.
Yeah.
Because she is like trying to breed a grandchild. So of course she's thinking about it like that. And then she says, but she has ghosted my Henry. She's ghosted him. Meanwhile, Paula is still trying to escape this upstairs. She goes into another room, lights a match, and there's another dead girl in
Bunch of
there.
them.
Yeah.
I
would
3 or 4.
think she would smell them.
Oh, maybe.
Yes.
I guess it depends on. I mean, they're not skellies.
No.
So, yeah, they probably stink. But then she hears Henry come in because he's looking for her. He's been given the order by Lucille to find and just, at this point, just kill her.
At this point, Paula's not worth the trouble, so
Yeah.
just kill her. Yeah.
So Henry's looking for her, and he comes in here, and so she's hiding.
Yes.
As he's like tossing around these bodies, these like I'm assuming fake bodies, because he is just hurling them around. And then like a bug comes out of one of their mouths, and the bug crawls onto Paula, and she screams.
It scares her, and she screams, "Get it together!"
Man,
I know, it's a scary bug. Like it's a big bug, but
it's
like
a big old roach, but you got bigger problems. She would fail fear factor so hard.
Yes, yeah. So that gives away her position. She runs out into the hallway.
I do like that she just rushes at Henry and like pushes him to try to get past him. That was the one thing that she did where I was like, okay, props. Instead of just like shrinking into a corner or something, she like makes a go for it.
She just like rushes at him.
Yeah,
and pushes.
but he does grab her arm, and he is a very large man.
Yes, he pushes her to the ground in the hallway. She falls to the ground. He pulls down his pants.
Oh, that's right.
He
And
has a scary penis.
it's a third arm.
We've got I can't believe it, but it's 2025. Horror has another contender for biggest penis in a horror movie this year.
Compared to 28 years later.
Yes.
You're right.
Yes.
Dude.
I don't know
who would win in a jousting?
I don't know which penis is bigger. I think 28 years later, that penis might still be bigger.
You think? This looks like a third arm.
That one did too. It's hard to tell because I feel like in 20, what was his name? Was it Samson?
Yeah.
Right?
Samson the alpha infected.
I feel like he was like very tall and like lanky. It's hard, like proportional. It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
You know?
We're going to have to put them to the test.
They had to stand them next to each other and like, we had to literally have a dick measuring contest.
They're both terrifying.
I wonder, I'm so serious about this. Do we have at this point enough connections in the industry to get the actual stats? Can we make emails and phone calls?
We could probably find out this one.
I'm sure.
Danishka, do you think she has those figures?
Yes. I'm sure Danishka could easily tell us how big Henry's penis was in this film. 28 years
it's just
later,
a matter of hitting up Danny Boyle.
28 years later, it'll be more of a
never
challenge because that would be like an international, like it'd be the makeup artist.
International scandal.
It'd be an international incident. No, it'd be like international makeup artists. We're not as familiar with makeup artists that work overseas.
And also, who's the audience? I mean, there is one, but you can't monetize it.
Yeah, and like that video would be
a Patreon exclusive right there.
Yeah, that's just like a weird Patreon episode of like, we did the math for people who've seen both of these movies. Anyway, hey, this is Chelsea interrupting the episode. We have an important update. I did text Danishka, as you can see here. She was very kind and did send me the 3D rendering of Henry's penis, which I will be putting on screen here. It is blurred. I don't think YouTube would appreciate the unblurred version. She also sent me a video of some behind the scenes stuff from Match, which I wish I had seen before we recorded this episode. That is on me, but I will link it in the description. It's really cool. She goes into some inspiration behind the look of the character, what went into casting him, what went into the prosthetics, both upper and lower body, and what went into the stunts. It's really cool, really comprehensive. Again, that link will be in the description for your enjoyment. Okay, back to the episode. There's a big penis. And she grabs one of the mouse traps from the floor and clamps it onto it.
Yeah, there it is.
And horror movies the last 5 years
we've been mangling
have
dicks,
been
dude.
Obsessed with mangling dicks.
Maxine,
Terrifier 3,
Porno,
which
is a horror movie called Porno.
I'm trying to think of.
There's gotta be more.
Oh, there's one.
A little bit in Terrifier 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like there's other ones.
There are
certainly other ones.
Oh yeah. I just can't think of them right now.
Yeah.
Chime in with your favorite mangled dick from the past 5 years in horror movies.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that lets her get away.
Yeah. I love that Lucille's still in her therapy session because she hears Henry screaming upstairs when the mousetrap gets put on his penis. And the therapist is like, what's that noise? And Lucille's like, oh, it's one of those awful torture movies. And the therapist is like, oh, I can't watch that. It's just like a funny little meta thing.
Oh, and also Lucille is like ill. Like probably terminally.
Yeah, we learned that. I think she's
like coughing up blood, and the therapist is like, have you talked to Henry?
It's like Moulin Rouge. She's coughing up blood into her little hanky.
Double feature.
Great double. We love coming up with like double features that have never happened. There's one. This and Moulin Rouge.
Yep.
Never happened. And that
unless after like a QC session, Danishka went home and watched Moulin Rouge.
Maybe.
That might have happened.
Maybe.
Now Lucille is like, whatever about Paula. We've got another fish on the hook.
Yes.
They've connected on the app with a woman named Natalie,
Yes.
And but turns out they're getting a little bit of catfish
Natalie's
by
also
Natalie.
catfishing them.
She is not the person in the pictures on the app. She is still a very cute woman.
Yeah, she's like a cute rockabilly girl.
She's just heavier set than in the pictures.
Yeah, like she would model for like ModCloth.
Yes.
I don't
She's
know.
got what, like a polka dot dress?
Yeah.
Very well styled. She goes into the bathroom at work. She's a flight attendant or a travel agent or something like that. And Lucille sexts with her. And we watch Natalie masturbate in the work bathroom.
And yeah, it's these two catfishing each other and jerking it. It's great. Good times. This movie. Meanwhile, Paula finds a nursery and there's a baby in here.
She hears baby noises. She looks in the crib and there's a little baby.
And then her dad is there in a wheelchair. It's a dream.
It's a dream.
It's a dream sequence.
And then the baby turns into a gross baby puppet. Oh my God, this thing looked
I love the baby puppet.
real nasty. It's
Yes.
like a little baby Henry.
Little baby Henry.
And she like screams and wakes up.
Yes. She screams, wakes up. Then she ends up in...
She's like walking by and she gets like yoinked into a
Yes,
room.
someone grabs her and pulls her into a room.
And it's the guy she
The
face
guy
chimed
she
with.
was video chatting with, who we thought was a deep fake.
Yep, he's real.
Love this twist. I think this is great. Because, yeah, we just all assume it's a deep fake. Because it's, again,
And the whole time I'm wondering, was it Lucille? It had to have been Lucille on that call because Henry, he can't do that. But
well, because
nope.
it's like, it's 2025. Everyone's grandma's getting like scammed on Facebook by people pretending to be Johnny Depp or whatever.
It's not
like,
when we were in the apartment talking about Cam and saying it's unrealistic.
Yes, but now Cam is the most realistic.
Dude, Cam like deserves a revisiting.
I think
with
Cam,
with the
I
fucking,
think extremely, yes.
how
I feel
prescient that was.
I think
Jesus Christ.
Cam aged like wine.
Yes.
Yes.
Fuck.
I would love to revisit that movie.
Yeah.
And our review probably aged like milk in that respect.
Yeah, this is bullshit. This can't happen.
This could never be.
And Scream 3 voice changer? That's not realistic.
So, yeah, it's the guy who was on the video chat.
He says his name is Eli.
Yes.
And he ain't got no feet.
He doesn't have feet, but Lieutenant Dan, you ain't got no feet.
Next on Tubi.
Yes, next on Tubi.
Yeah, countdown finishes and fucking Amblin Entertainment
The
or whatever pops up.
24-hour Forrest Gump marathon.
He says he is also being held captive, that he came here, he was catfished, trying to get a date, came here for that, got drugged, woke up, and now he is held by gunpoint to do these video chats to women.
The mom, Lucille, controls the router.
Yeah, she'll like unplug, she'll have the router in just for him to do the chat with a gun to his head, and then unplug it, and that's his life.
Yeah, and he's kept like super drugged up constantly, it seems.
Yeah.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Maria, the sister, is I think here, right?
Oh, is this when she gets there?
I think so, because she uses Find My Phone, which is a big oversight on Lucille's part.
Dummy.
That she didn't turn that off. And
Although I wouldn't think of that because we don't use that.
we don't use that, yeah.
Some couples do.
Yeah. I'm like, should we? And I guess I feel like that's paranoid in two ways.
Yeah.
One, because I trust you. And
Yeah.
two, because I'm not so paranoid that I'll just like go missing or something. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like we could. We're mostly just here in this house.
I know. We're just always here.
But since Paula had it, Maria uses it to find where she is. And she gets there, and she is also called Paula's ex-boyfriend, Ryan, who was mentioned earlier. He doesn't
Yes,
just appear.
yeah,
They
he
mentioned
was
it on the
mentioned,
phone
yeah.
call with their dad.
Ryan, the most deadest character in a movie I've ever seen in my
this guy
life.
shows up. He's got like spiky hair, and he's like, "Hey, what's up?" It's
I'm
like,
Ryan.
I'm Ryan the ex.
Time to win back my girlfriend. Like, oh,
I still care about Paula, even though I'm not good enough for her. What's up, guys?
Yeah. So dead.
You're so fucking dead, right?
Yes. Paula and Eli kind of come up with a plan to escape. I forgot that, there was a wheelchair earlier.
Oh yeah.
So,
She can get that for his little. You ain't got no feet.
yeah, Eli makes noises he bangs some like pans together.
There's a bedpan and a tray. food tray and a bedpan.
Yeah, he bangs those together to kind of draw Henry over to the room so that Paula can go back and get that wheelchair. Paula's sister, Maria, has Ryan with her.
She's like, let me show you. I'm going to text Paula, and then they watch through the window as
they see Lucille pick up the phone.
She texts Lucille and says, I've called the police. I'm worried about you. And Lucille responds as Paula, "Da police?
Da police? D-A police?" I love all these texts. I think they're so funny. Just Lucille trying so hard to be like, how do kids text?
Like Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ooh, da police.
Da popo.
Ooh. Yes, and then they save Paula. You saved my again.
Henry's coming, and Boss Nass is like, the big
It's all big bob.
Oh, Gungans.
I love Gungans. They're so cool.
We like Gungans on this podcast.
Yes.
All right. I know Gungans get a lot of hate. I feel like...
I think they're neat.
Okay, Marge. What's your favorite part about Gungans? Their little waddles?
I think it's cool they can go in water and they breathe air.
Yeah.
They can do both. That's cool.
Like frogs?
Like, that's clearly a higher evolutionary tier than humans.
Okay.
They have access to so much more.
World.
Yeah, like resources, everything.
Would you hire Gungans to go look at the Titanic wreck?
Yes. Not Jar Jar, though. He's clumsy.
Dude, Jar Jar, he would swim down there and like kick out a pillar and it would all
It
collapse.
all fall. Yes.
Yeah.
Like you watch that documentary and you got James Cameron and like they're accidentally bumping into stuff with that camera. It'd be that, but it's so much worse.
Dude, imagine James Cameron down there and they look out the window and Jar Jar just swims past them and they're like, oh no!
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Oh, stupid.
How do we get here? Okay.
That's what Star Wars fans were asking in 1999.
Get here. How did we get here?
The police.
The police. All right. We've got, so Paula's got Eli in the wheelchair. They're kind of flirting a little bit. I'm rooting for these two.
I'm not. I don't like Eli. I don't find him likable.
Really?
I think he's off-putting.
Oh,
I don't
think
like
I just
him.
think he's cute.
He's clearly an objectively like handsome, attractive guy. I don't think he's given much to work with. I don't think he's giving me.
It's because he's on so many opiates.
I'm just like, no, I'm not. And then she's like into him, and I'm like, he did lure you here. I feel like you're
that is
forgiving
what
that a
she
little.
says. She's like, do
she
you
brings
know
it
how
up.
many women you've lured to their deaths? I saw all of their bodies stuffed into a room like an hour ago. And he's like, yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't like Eli.
That's fair. That is a fair criticism of him. That is problematic of Eli to have done that.
That's not even my criticism. That's the character. He's just a boring fucking guy to me. I guess he's drugged. Yeah, he's on pills.
Yeah, he's on a lot of pills.
Natalie arrives.
Yes, our rockabilly queen arrives.
And Lucille is not
Lucille is
happy.
so disappointed.
She's so pissed.
Lucille cannot handle these curves. Like,
Lucille's all about that trouble.
yeah. Lucille is infuriated that this is a plus size woman because the pictures are not the same. Like, is it
Lucille didn't care about Meghan Trainor until this year.
Yeah, yes. Like, she's just so fucking mean.
The little like passive aggressive digs that both of them, because like Natalie starts giving it back after a while. I love it. They're so fun.
I mean, this is going back to the kind of boy mom thing. This is a reality, though. Is like this kind of, if you're that if you're that unhealthily attached to your son and you see other women as like both a threat and like a
Not good enough.
yes, like my son is the best boy ever, therefore he deserves the best. And to you, your son's significant other is not their partner. They are your son's like accessory kind of, and a symbol of like what your son ultimately deserves. And it isn't even maybe what you find beautiful. It's like what does what this person looks like represent. She even says like how I forget what the exact line is.
Yeah,
but
how you
it's, like,
present yourself to the world.
yeah, she says something about like how you're perceived in society.
Yes.
So it's literally not just like, do I find this woman beautiful? It's just like, well, society perceives women who are above a certain size this way, and therefore that is not acceptable for my Henry.
Yeah.
Henry deserves the best.
I like Natalie when she sneezes. She's like, "Oh, sorry, I'm allergic to dust and dirt." Mm-hmm. It's like, yeah, you can't even keep your house looking decent. And you're talking about your son deserving the best. Oh, but then it's more gross shit because Lucille gives her a handkerchief to use.
So gross.
And Natalie like uses it and then unfolds it and it's all bloody from Lucille hacking up blood and phlegm. And
It's disgusting.
Ah!
This is so gross. And then she keeps being offered drinks and
But Natalie's like, I don't
Nope.
drink.
Nope, I don't
And-
drink. I'm not thirsty. No thanks. Nope. Nope.
I have a nervous bladder, so I'm good.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Finally, Lucille's like, fuck it. I'm just going to jab her with a needle.
But that's when Maria and Ryan, what up, guys?
Ryan,
They
what's up?
knock on
It's
the
me.
door and they just kind of barge their way in because they know they're like, fuck it. Like, I think there's a line somewhere here where it's like, should we call the police? And it's like, no.
Nah, fuck it.
Fuck it. So,
Yeah.
you know, just one of those. But to be fair, she did have a bad experience with the police earlier when she called.
Right.
They weren't helpful. So, fuck it. Let's go save my sister instead.
Yes.
And then they get in there and there's like Ryan whips out a Chinese police baton.
Yeah, he brings, dude, Ryan, the little things that we learn about Ryan are so funny because I feel like we get shades of exactly who this person is. Him just having a Chinese police baton. I just feel like he loves MMA is the sense that I get. I don't know. I feel like he just loves supplements.
And football games like the EA.
Yeah.
Games. I don't know. I could
And,
give
like,
a real life comparison, but
Marcus Aurelius.
What's that? What the fuck is that?
Like the Roman emperor. I feel like a certain kind of guy is obsessed with Marcus Aurelius.
Should I be?
It's not, I mean, it's not a bad, like he's a stoic. Stoicism is cool, but some people take it too far. Like a certain kind of bro takes it so far. Do you know what I'm talking about, Gressel?
I do. Like
Yeah, of course
like
he
surface
does.
level readings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like the bros who are obsessed with like Sun Tzu,
Yeah.
where it's like,
Like, how can this help me be a better
You're in a
regional salesman?
yes, like you're in a frat. You like
Yeah,
what
yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
You're in a frat and you're obsessed with Sun Tzu. What are we doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? There's a how does this scuffle happen? Because they're in the hall, and
Well, Natalie, I think, goes and hits.
well, because Ryan drops the baton, but Natalie picks it up and knocks out Lucille with it.
Yeah, I forget how this exact scuffle. It's fine.
Yeah.
There's a scuffle.
Then they find the elevator.
Yes, they all
So they
go
go
to look for
upstairs.
Paula. I love
Because they're like Natalie, you can go.
And-
We've just got to find my sister.
and I love Natalie. Natalie's such a fun character.
I
How
like
she's
Natalie,
like,
yeah.
this shit is too crazy, and I'm gonna dine out on this story for years. I'm gonna help you find your sister.
Yeah, just like I've already been through. Like this is a weird fucking thing. I'm gonna see it through to the end just for the story.
Oh
Like,
man, I respect it. I think Natalie's great.
Yeah, Natalie is great.
So they go look for Paula. They get in this elevator. They go upstairs. They find her. They find Paula
who knocks out Maria with that like food tray.
Yes.
And she's like knocked out for a while.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, dude, that's like the weapon you use in a street fight in pro wrestling where it's like, even as a kid, I'm like, oh, that's not doing anything.
Yeah. That's when the wrestler's kind of taking a break. Where they're kind of laying there on the ground.
Like that's what we would get, like the fucking aluminum foil like cookie trays, and we'd be like, boom, and there's a dent, but there's no damage. But fucking Maria gets knocked out for like 15 minutes by it.
Yes. But they run into Henry right after, and Ryan, he's got his stupid police baton. He's like, I got this, you guys. Time for me to fight Henry. And Henry has a baseball bat with nails. He's got like a Negan
the Negan
bat.
special, yeah.
And Henry hits Ryan immediately with that bat in the side of the head.
And then gets stuck, and then he like rips it out and rips off his face.
It takes him some effort to pull it out of his head too.
Yeah,
like,
there's face flesh being ripped off. We're seeing exposed skull.
It's pretty gross.
Pretty good.
Pretty gross.
And then they like find the elevator, then get on it, and somehow Henry's there.
Henry catches up to them. He catches up to poor Natalie.
Poor Natalie.
Gets her eyes squished out by Henry.
Thumbs through the eyes with a head squeeze.
R.I.P.
Poor Natalie.
Henry's about to attack Paula when Maria's phone goes off and the music that's playing calms him down. Earlier, we see that Lucille is able to kind of sing and calm Henry down, which I was frustrated. Again, Paula's not very smart. I did think that her kind of watching this whole scene, this is the same scene as like the little jerk off session. I thought that whole like her kind of watching that, I thought it'd be like, oh, I see that she can kind of sing and soothe him. I thought she would maybe...
Not Paula.
You know...
She's no Ginny from Friday the 13th too.
Yeah, I thought she would be kind of saving that for later, but no, she does not save that for later.
Nope, in one ear, out the other.
Yeah. But yeah, the phone calms him down. Henry picks up the phone, and it's Paula and Maria's dad. His surgery
it went well.
Is over, and it went well. And he's blind, so he can't. It's like a video call, but he can't see. So they can see him, but he can't see that it's like Henry on the phone. So they're talking to him, Paula, and again, Paula is not smart. Paula is talking to her dad and is like, oh, you know, I'm so sorry I wasn't there, but you know what, actually I met someone. And her dad's so excited. Wow, she finally met someone. She's like, yeah, like he's really sweet and kind.
And Henry's all like,
Henry's like, thinking, you know, and I'm like, oh, great. Okay, that's a tactic. Sure. This is how you can soothe Henry. Great. But then she makes it clear she's talking about fucking Eli, who is sitting there as well. And of course that pisses off Henry. Like, come on, Paula.
Just fucking go with it. Just be like, he's got great lumps on his back.
Yeah.
And lovely strands of hair barely attached to his head.
Yeah.
Has a giant hog. Like, it's great, Dad.
Great sense in fashion. So, of course, that upsets Henry, but then Maria wakes up and starts singing a song that they had sung earlier in the movie for their dad on a video call, and this ultimately calms Henry.
Long enough for Paula to get his little bat and stick it in his back.
Yeah, she hits him. They all run to escape. They get downstairs, and where's Lucille? She's got a gun. Lucille's got a fucking gun. She shoots Maria in the shoulder. And now we get the reveal.
I knew it. I knew this shit.
That Eli is also her son.
I knew that motherfucker was in on it. He was acting so shady. Or maybe it was just him. I didn't like him. And I knew that he was in on it. I didn't trust him from day one. No feet or not. He ain't got no feet.
Eli's also her son. We see there's a family picture. We see that he, I think, has always been in a wheelchair.
Oh, really?
Yes, I think.
Why were his feet all newly wrapped?
I don't know.
For the bit,
I guess. And he is apparently impotent. So
yes,
that's why
she's been focusing on.
She just really wants a grandchild.
Big old Hank.
Right. Hank. Lucille shoots Eli.
Well, it's because she goes to shoot Maria, and Maria just like pushes Eli in his car, in his little wheelchair in front of the bullet, and he takes the bullet and he falls. And then so he's down on the ground bleeding, and fucking Paula goes to his side and it's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm like, oh no, I'm so in love with you. I met you like 10 minutes ago. You lured me here to danger and sexual assault, but oh, you're kind of cute.
Yeah.
Even without the feet, you're pretty cute. And meanwhile, Maria and Lucille are
fighting,
battling it out because Maria broke a wine bottle over Lucille's head. There's like a broken bottle there. Fucking Lucille grabs and slits Maria's throat. I did not expect Maria to die.
No, and Maria the whole
out.
time, Maria's screaming at Paula, like, grab the gun, because the gun is on the floor.
Yeah.
And Maria's
Paula's
like,
like, oh,
hi,
Eli.
Paula, grab the fucking gun.
God, Paula, you are
Paula does not grab the gun.
You are so dumb.
Paula, you are so dumb. Yeah, R.I.P. Maria.
Yeah.
And now
Maria was smart.
Maria was very smart.
Smart and clever and
a
little kick-ass.
Yeah. So Paula decides, oh wait, I gotta fight over this gun. And so Paula and Lucille fight over the gun. Henry now has made it downstairs because I think the upstairs was left unlocked. Like, it's been locked this whole time. So now he's able to get down here. And Lucille, one more time, tries to get Henry to force himself onto Paula, but he finally has just had it. I think because he finally has made it downstairs. I think it's the combination of he's made it downstairs out of his prison, and he was like part of this video call with their father, because he even is saying like Papa.
Yeah, he said Papa, yeah.
And kind of saw
maybe seeing a healthy relationship.
Yeah, saw the love of this father, and there's that. A certain point in the phone call, their dad is like, I just want you to get out there and meet people. And that's what he really wants. You know, he's not, the emphasis during this final phone call isn't about the grandchild. It's about just wanting to see her happy and meeting people.
Yeah.
And yes.
So I think that contrasts with his abusive mother.
Right.
And so he fucking rips her hands off at the wrists. He like breaks them like sideways and then lawn darts her into the ceiling.
Yeah.
Like her head goes through the drywall and then he just stomps her to death, dude.
Yeah. And he motions for, I think he just motions for
Paula
to run. Yes.
That?
Well, there's one last scene where Paula's deleting dating apps from her phone, but not before getting one last match notification. And that's when the movie ends.
That's it. So Paula survived, Henry survived, and her dad survived. Mm-hmm. Everyone else got killed.
Yeah, her poor dad. Just like, okay.
Oh, yeah, because she gets there and he's like, Maria? And it's like, nope. It's your dumb daughter. Sorry.
Yeah, I've got a crazy story to tell you.
It is basically my fault that she is dead.
Yeah.
Whoops. Because I was crying over fucking Eli.
Yeah. Decisions were certainly made in this movie.
But it is definitely, like I said, it's a horror movie through and through where you're yelling at the screen for a multitude of reasons. And I think it's a fun...
It'd be a fun, if you have a bunch of other fucked up friends, it'd be a fun group watch, I think.
Yeah, if you have friends who won't mind a little semen in their movie... Who
have like a high tolerance level for horror and very graphic horror, this would be a good group watch.
Yeah. Maybe get some Horrorwood Reserve. Have yourself a little night. I'll plug it for you, Spencer.
Very nice. But yeah, I had a lot of fun watching this because I mean, you can't say it's predictable.
That's true. It'll definitely hit you with stuff you haven't seen.
Mm-hmm. And you know what? Yeah, I did appreciate the little breather commercial breaks because I felt like I needed them. I was like, I gotta just process.
I just realized though, during one of those breaks, I did make a protein shake and drink it.
Why would you do that?
I needed the protein. I didn't hit my quota for the day.
I want Danishka to make more fucked up movies, so everyone go watch this and talk about it, please. All right. That's it for this week.
Yeah, we forgot to mention the thing we did on everyone's favorite streaming platform, MovieSphere Plus. Double Screecher. I think they're still up. It was just, it was like a thing we did for Halloween. It came out Halloween week, but I think they're still up. Chelsea and I did a thing with the Lionsgate.
It was Lionsgate.
Lionsgate library of movies. They were like, hey, could you help promote 5 of our like real B-grade horror movies? You can pair them with a double feature with any of these other ones we have the license to. So, for instance, there's one called Big Freakin' Rat. Felissa Rose is in it. And we were like, oh, let's Piranha 3D. So we did 5 of these. We filmed like 10 to 15 minute long intros talking about both films, a little bit of production history, why we paired them, because we got to pick the pair. And you'll see some fun stuff. Peeping Tom is in there, the 1960 classic. Blair Witch 2.
Yes.
Book of Shadows is in there. Piranha 3D, like I said, and just a couple of other fun movies that you can see. There is a 7-day free trial for MovieSphere Plus, so you can check it out. But it's called Double Screechers, where we did that, and I'm really happy with how it came out.
Yeah,
great production design. MK headed that, as she does with those, and
I was most excited to revisit Peeping Tom. I hadn't watched it since college.
I'd never seen it. Yeah.
I love that movie.
It was good.
Yeah.
So yeah, check those out. They're fun.
Great.
Oh, and Ginger Snaps is in there too. I know everyone always wants us to talk about Ginger Snaps, so that's in there.
Yeah, great. But until next time, I'm Chelsea.
I'm James.
And that's Gressel. And this has been the Dead Meat Podcast.
We made it through October!